it's Kelly. Welcome back to my channel. I am finally bringing you my long-awaited birthday week. I'm going through the kit now just to kind of show you what is in the kit. I've already hauled this on my channel, but I wanted to just kind of remind you of what I'm working with here. This is the kit that I chose for the week of my birthday, and yes, it was a special birthday because it was my 50th. This is the week of July 15th. So this is definitely a memory plan with me. I just have had a hard time finding a moment where it's nice and quiet that I could sit down and think about what was going on for this week and do a voiceover for you guys because, yeah, I mean, you gotta have a quiet time for that. So if you hear some tapping around, it's just Izzy's paws on the hardwood floors. It's just her little toenails bouncing around. She's busy today. But yeah, I'm finally getting this done. I'm just putting down my washi first. I've already done all the whiting out that I needed to do, that I felt like I needed to do. This was the kit that I chose. I really liked this kit. It was so fun and flirty and feminine. But this week was also the same week that my birthday was on the 15th, which was Monday, but that weekend was also my nephew's wedding. I've already put up a plan with me for the following week for his wedding while he was on his honeymoon. But yeah, this week is much more, I would say, decorative than it is useful because I was out of town for half of the week and that sort of thing, but I was able to use some of the deco and things like that to really get going. So I do speed up here. She did not provide any date covers, so I just used every other strip of the washi that was about the same size, and I used that for my date covers. It worked out really well, actually. I didn't seem to have a problem with it at all. I thought it turned out pretty dang good. The next thing I'm going in with is my corner box for the quote area. And I just thought this was the perfect one to use for this. I really liked it there. And then I go in with my headers. I am doing a very straightforward, old school plan with me with my to-do at the top, my today in the middle, and my little things at the bottom. I do have a few things that I add that are more decorative just because this week was a lot of travel and I was trying to show and celebrate lots of different activities all at one time. So it does get a little bit crowded at times, and I do a lot of overlapping of stickers, which I've been really enjoying lately, and I thought this one turned out like super special because of that. I really like laying over stickers, just layering them and that sort of thing. It's a lot of fun for me to do that. But the next thing that I want to go in here with are my full checklist boxes. I just went pretty much in the order that they were on the sheet. I didn't worry about color blocking and that sort of thing. I just wanted to make sure that I used what I had. This kit is full matte, regular matte, not a premium matte. But yeah, it worked very well. You can see there was a and you will see in the future there's a couple of times where I have to adjust, like right now I have to adjust it because I didn't get it quite straight, but I didn't have any problems pulling it up or anything like that. Yeah, it worked out really good, and I love these soft feminine colors so much. I just really liked it. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to work on my sidebar. And I didn't have a lot of items to work with when it comes to my sidebar, so I just sort of kind of was doing a little picking and choosing here about what I was going to do. I just went ahead and used some icons to help with my sidebar. I did my vitamin tracker and my water tracker, and then obviously my YouTube schedule there. That's the reason I put the little computer icon down. And I did go back when I filled this in and I added in some of the text that I had. I did use this as a header. It just worked out good because I had the last full checklist box, so I used that. And then I thought this piece of washi was really cute. It reminded me, it was very reminiscent of some Simply Gilded washi, so I really liked using it. Now, she did not provide any arrows or flag boxes, is what I should say, for the top corners. So I just took a wide piece of washi and I cut it and flagged it myself, and that's what I added at the top on each side. Worked out perfectly. I was really happy with it. So yeah, I got those flags down and got them flagged and got them up in the corner, and it made all the difference. It covered up all the whiteout that I had to put down to cover up the ones that are already printed there in my Erin Condren. And yeah, this just says, you know, it's my birthday. And so I just put that right at the top because Monday the 15th was my birthday. Trimmed off that little tip there. And now I'm going in with my second group of headers, which are my today headers. And this is where I'm going to go in and putting in my full boxes. They were beautiful. Look at these. Since I really didn't do a whole lot on my birthday. I mean, I had a party the weekend before with friends. But the day of, I took advantage of relaxing. I just kind of took care of myself. I did self-care. I, scrubbed and did skincare and, fun stuff, enjoyable stuff. And since it didn't come all the way down to the washi, I did grab just a piece of, just a thinner sliver of glitter washi and kept that on the bottom, and it sort of finished that day off. But I couldn't have asked for a prettier day when it comes to these stickers. I love the girl holding the balloons. I thought it was just so pretty. And so the rest of the week, I kind of just moved these around so that I felt like they were evened out. You have these floral boxes, and I did not want to have them side by side. And I chose to use the one with a cake on it the day that I did because obviously from Thursday on was wedding preparations. But I wanted to use the cake. You'll see, I think I grab it. Yeah, I grab it next. I put it on that day because we had on Thursday a party to go to. And then I wanted to put the bows with the blue background in the middle because it was so different from the others. This was rehearsal dinner, and she was very dressed up. We all were. It was lots of fun. Just, yet another party for the rehearsal. And then Saturday was the actual wedding, and I thought the flowers were absolutely perfect for that. And so that's what I chose to do. Now, I did use 2 boxes on Monday. So what I did is I went in with these half checklist boxes that are provided. And I used those on Sunday just as some general things like, that I needed to do. We were on our last day out of town. We were going to be coming back the following day. And so I went ahead and put in my half box so I could do my YouTube stuff. And then I could use a checklist for cleaning because it did have a few things that I needed to do just in our hotel room. We needed to clean up and pack up and those kinds of things to prepare for coming home. And then I start filling in with some of the icons that really go with what I was doing for the day. And then, I decided it was time to go in with my little things. And my little things start out with just my meal trackers. I did try to track at least what I was having for dinner each day while I was gone, because I found that being away from home, eating out a lot, and partying for a whole week, you gain weight. So I decided that it was better to go ahead and track and see what all I ate for dinner, because those were my largest meals, and we got in late every night, and I found that, I was gaining a little weight as the days went on, and so I thought, well, I better do something. And then I recorded these heart strips just because those show, the rehearsal and the actual wedding night. Then I had Happy Mail a couple of times that showed up this week before we left that I was expecting. I had to go in and track those and make sure that they made it when they were supposed to, and luckily they did actually end up all coming exactly one day earlier than I thought they would, which was great because they came before we left. And then here I just have, like a Netflix binge, because after I got home, or I should say got back to the hotel and cleaned and that sort of thing, I got on my laptop and I watched Netflix for the rest of the night because we were getting up early to leave to come home on Monday morning. So yeah. Now I went ahead and also chose the patterns for these to match kind of with the celebration. Friday night I used the one that has the cocktail on there for rehearsal dinner, and then celebration with the balloons for the wedding. And the others I just spaced them out. I mean, this is such a feminine, pretty kit. And yeah, I really love the simple ones with just the bow as well. So I put this down, and I think I do go in with a strip just to show where I did actually do this planning, even though I am just now getting around to the voiceover. I had to edit and do the voiceover, and guys, it has just been really hard, but I'm so glad to finally be getting this up for you. Yeah, it's late. I mean, but it is what it is. That's my planner. It's so pretty. I just love it. And that's pretty much just showing that we slept some that day and relaxed and rested before we started cleaning and that sort of thing. That was my payday that day, Wednesday. I included some computer work and just notated my Happy Mail so I would not forget to check the box before we pulled out that day. And yeah, I'm just going in with some of these other things like the weekend banner. It's so pretty and so fragile. I was scared to death I was going to tear it. But I didn't, and it turned out really, really nice. So yeah, I'm just going to keep going here. I am now going in with my little things headers. I didn't have to put one of these on every day because obviously like Sunday was already full, but I went ahead and put in the banners just to cover those lines. It's so much nicer and neater. But yeah, I really wanted this to be attractive and decorative more than useful, and just serve as a memory. When you hit 50, guys, that's a really big deal. Hitting 50 was kind of hard for me this year. It really was. But anyway, now it's time for me to go in with my deco. I'm slowing things down just a little bit back to normal speed again, just so you can see where I put the deco. And it's kind of strategic, even though it might not seem like it. I wanted to decorate the top with some bows and that sort of thing, but I also wanted to add some accents to the sidebar, and that's what you'll see me do. But yeah, I love this deco sheet. Now, I do believe I had to purchase the deco sheet separately, but for me it was worth it because, like I said, this was a very pretty, feminine, and celebratory week for us. Yeah, lots of traveling, lots of partying, and when you turn 50 and you love everything pink and girly, this was like the perfect thing. So I did go in with some bows on the sidebar. You'll see there, I put one at the top of this box. I thought that was just a cute little accent. And yeah, so I do go in with some of these larger pieces and I start layering them. That's what I was talking about when it comes to layering. I had a lot of open spaces that I didn't need, but I didn't want it to completely show. And so like this, I just added the mirror image of the floral above in that box and just added that there. And then when it came to, adding in, so I didn't have so much white space showing, I just used my deco for that. I had no other, things to put in. The week was done by the time I filmed this. And so, yeah, I found the perfect spot for her. It was celebratory weekend. We were doing lots of celebrating, and I didn't want her on the same side of the page as the full box with the same art. So I just moved her over there, and she seemed to fit really well. This was much more like a wedding cake to me, so I chose to put it right on Saturday, and that was obviously when the wedding was. It was such a beautiful wedding, guys. It turned out so beautiful. They got married, and it was a very feminine and elegant, but simple wedding. I was really excited to see the things that she had planned for the wedding. They had some of the most fun things. They had this Volkswagen Bug bus kind of thing that was like a photo booth, and that was their registration, their sign-in. It was so cute. So you took pictures, and it gave you 2 copies. They had all kinds of props for you to use, and then you could write a message to the couple and stick in a strip of your funny pictures. Guys, it was the cutest thing ever, and I've never done anything like that or seen anything like that at a wedding, and it was a lot of fun. But yeah, I'm just continuing. I do end up putting all of the pieces of clip art or deco on the spread. I did have myself a drink on my birthday. Like I said, turning 50 was kind of rough, so I had myself a little bit of a drink that night, and then we got up early Tuesday. I checked the box and we left. And here I am just adding in those additional pieces where I can find a spot that it doesn't look too crowded and that I feel like it looks pretty. So yeah, I did have some white showing, but I didn't mind covering up some things like the headers. They're there, they're there with the black text, but I liked adding these things in, and it was, to me, a lot of fun. I really love having a lot of deco to add in. For some people it's a little too much or it makes it crowded, but for a memory plan with me, it worked out really well, and I didn't mind taking up space in some of the checklist boxes because I really didn't have that much to write down for the day. Thursday was a travel day as well, so there just wasn't much going on, and it worked. It worked out really well. But I'm glad to finally be getting this up for you guys. I hope that you enjoyed watching while I plan and decorate for such a big week for me and my family between my birthday and my nephew's wedding. It was really a special time, and I'm glad I get to share it with you guys just through my memory plan. So yeah, it's been a long time coming for me to get this video up, but I'm sure that you can appreciate that it takes time to find quiet. And it just says birthday girl right there. That was really cute. But I do hope that you guys will check out my other channel also, and be sure and subscribe if you haven't already before you leave. But yeah, I'm just showing you the stickers that I had left over. I didn't have a whole lot left over, which I was really happy about. But that's the way that it turned out for this week. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up on your way out, guys. And I love you. I hope that you are having a great beginning of fall, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.